Guest knows Tim Kaine pretty well. He actually used to work for him, but now he is a Donald Trump supporter, and he's asking what happened to the Tim Kaine I used to know. Here he is to explain. Christian Rickers. Christian, people are talking about you all over the internet because you were commenting on how this was basically a less than stellar performance from your boss, and this is not the guy you used to know. What do you mean by that?
Well, Tim Kaine is one of the finest public servants I've ever known. He's a great guy. You would sort of refer to him as the nice guy, the dad next door. And they did him a disservice by making him into a attack dog. That's not his nature. He's not used to that kind of thing, and I think it showed.
All right,
and,
let's watch a clip.
Do well.
I want the viewers to see this. We've put together all the times that he was interrupting Mike Pence. Here you go.
He's employed tens of thousands of people in this country
and paid a few taxes and lost $1 billion a year.
The newly emboldened the aggression of Russia, whether it was in Ukraine or now their heavy-handed approach. She had a Clinton Foundation accepting contributions from foreign governments.
You are Donald Trump's apprentice.
Instead of Hillary Clinton expanding the Syrian
or instead of you violating the Constitution.
We can't know for certain who these people are coming from Syria.
We can. And when we don't let them know, we don't let them in.
Senator, I think I'm still on my time.
All right. So you say he's better than that. You think the Clinton campaign put him up to that kind of sort of bullying and those
political,
tactics?
Yeah, I think this is political consultant malpractice at its worst. It looks like they locked him in a room and, in a cage for a week before.
Well, look, it worked with Trump, right? So maybe they think it's going to work with Mike Pence, too. But, Mike Pence is a politician. He's not going to fall for it quite as easily. But they might have figured it was a tactic that worked. But
well, I think it's something that the Clintons have been doing for a long time. They've always tried to do a hatchet job on everybody they've ever gone up against.
Yeah, but you can do it with a little bit more style, as opposed to just continually doing what he did. Now, you are a Trump supporter, yet you used to work for Tim Kaine. Tell me about why you switched sides.
Well, Tim Kaine isn't running for president. She is. And, we're working with in 5 different states targeting specific counties, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Virginia, North Carolina, and Florida, parts of those states. And we are going to make the difference in the election. We have over 850,000 names just in 10 counties in Pennsylvania, Democrats and independents that we're going after to turn out. And it will make the difference in the election. The Trumpocrats, we're going up there actually after this interview. I'm leaving to go to drive to Pittsburgh, and we're going to distribute 10,000 signs in the Cleveland to Pittsburgh corridor.
Do you think those people will all be out there voting? I mean, because that's the key, right? For you guys, you got to motivate the base. You got to get them out there in a lot of these swing states.
Well, we've already had a couple 100,000 just in that area that have switched registration during the primaries to vote for Donald Trump. And there are a lot of people who've lost jobs, and the Clintons are responsible for those job losses.
Christian, do you think the polls are wrong then? I mean, they've kind of been all over the place, but right now they show that
they're all over the place, and that means nobody really knows exactly what's going to happen. I think they are underrepresenting some in the intensity levels. I mean, I think you're going to have lower minority turnout than you did with Barack Obama. I think you're going to have lower young people turnout, and I think the working class folks, I think white voters are going to turn out in much larger numbers than they did before. So
what about women? That's still going to be a challenge for him?
I think that'll be a challenge, but I mean, you had Hillary Clinton has her challenges also.
All right. Well, thank you, Christian. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
Let's move on. Donald Trump's next big chance, of course, to gain